Monday to you. We're so happy to have you here with us at Family Story Time. My name is Maciel Gallardo. I'm with Equal Justice and Needham for Families. And today we have an exciting event. I will be introducing a couple of the people who made this wonderful event happen. And before I do so, I just want to give everybody a chance to come in, settle down so we can enjoy this beautiful read aloud with our guest author. While we get settled down, how about I tell you a little bit about Equal Justice and Needham for Families? Our mission is to help and provide families and caregivers like you with tools that you can use to support your children and your families in developing empathetic, anti-biased, and inclusive worldviews. So we're happy to have you here. I'm going to introduce one of the people who was so gracious in helping us organize this event. Do you guys like books and going to the library? I love books and I love going to the Needham Public Library. Do you guys been to the public library too? Yes, can I see some claps? Yes. Well, one of our guests today actually works for the Needham Public Library. Her name is Ana Girardo Kerr, and she's one of the library trustees, also in charge of the McIver event today, and she will be introducing our feature author. Ana, welcome.
Thank you, Marcial. I would be so honored to work for the library. I just kind of help a little bit. I'm a trustee. Welcome, everybody. I'm a trustee at the library, and as part of my duties this year is to offer some new programming under the Vivian McIver series. This is in honor of the longest serving director, library director in Needham. So every year the library has new programming in her honor. So we decided this year to do something with families, and that's why we have you here. And since we've been talking a lot about, how to get along and how to learn about each other's families, cultures, backgrounds, we decided to bring a wonderful author, someone that I admire, who is a terrific mom, terrific person, community leader, and it's just great to have an opportunity to read one of her books. Michelle Chalmers has done a lot for her community, and she's worked with us for so many over the years in different roles. So Michelle, welcome to today's read aloud story time. Please take it away.
Thank you, Anna. It is so nice to see everyone tonight. My name is Miss Michelle, and I am so excited to see everyone tonight and read you one of my books called The Skin on My Chin. How many people like books? If you like books, raise your hand. Yay! Yes. Well, I was so excited to write my own book, and I definitely encourage you to do the same thing. When my kids were little, we used to take just white paper and we would fold it over and we would staple the ends, and then we would open up the pages and we would make stories. Has anyone ever done that? Have you ever drawn pictures? You have. I see that. Yes. So that is the way that we started. And then I realized that you can make your own book. So my book, I'm going to share my screen with you, is called The Skin on My Chin. Can everyone see this beautiful little boy in his face? And he's got his hand on his face like that. So that is actually my son Derek. And he was 6 years old when I took that picture. And now he's 18. So it was a long time ago that I made this book, but I really, really hope you like it. So I'm going to start by reading my book. Let's see. Hold on one second so I make sure I get this right. Okay. Okay, Marcial, can you see? Okay, perfect. All right, everyone. So this is the skin on my chin. And I want you to notice that this book rhymes. And I'm going to ask you what that means after. But let's see if you can hear it. Every day I see the skin on my chin. It's always there when I frown or grin. It covers my chin and all of my face, my entire body, without missing a space. Skin comes in many shades and textures for free, with freckles or pimples or warts on my knee. All the colors of skin we see are determined by our family tree. Skin does have a purpose for you and for me, to cover every bone and artery. It's hard work to protect all my insides, I'd say, and keep me warm on an icy cold day. Skin is our armor that's with us for life. So be sure to be careful with a sharp knife. Skin is just skin and works the same way, no matter who you are, no matter what day. It can't make you funny or fast on your feet, able to dance or sing to a beat. Skin doesn't decide if you grow a little or a lot, strong or weak, smart or not. Skin shouldn't have power to tell me about you. I must get to know you to learn what is true. There's no other story to tell about skin. It is what it is on my chinny chin chin. So that's my story. What do you think? I would love to hear what people think and hear some questions. I'm going to stop sharing for a second, but I can pull this back up if you want to see a page again. Okay, Rebecca, I'm going to let you help me find anybody that wants to share what you think. What did that book make you think of? What did you think?
I see somebody with their hand raised. I think that might be Anna. Anna, can you unmute yourself and ask your question or share your comment?
Hi, Anna.
Hi. If you want, I can tell you what rhyming means.
Yes, tell me what rhyming means. Did you hear it in my book?
When rhyming, rhyming means when there's a word that has different first words but same last words.
Did you hear any words that rhymed in my book?
Not really, but I did hear some.
You did. Did you hear the word skin?
Mm-hmm.
And then what rhymed in my book with skin?
Chin.
Yes, that's right. Thank you. Anyone else want to share what they thought about from the book?
I think I saw somebody's hand raised, Sammy, and I think I see Evan and Aiden.
Okay.
Evan, are you Evan or Aiden? Do you want to take your mute off?
It's actually Alden instead of Aiden.
Sorry, I couldn't see that I. I confused it with an L. Thank you, Alden. Did you have a question or a comment?
I heard one in there too. It was Skin and Glenn.
Skin and grin.
Skin and grin, he heard. Okay, well, excellent. What did you think of the book?
Alden, you're on mute. Alden, do you want to tell us what you thought of the book?
Good.
You thought it was good.
What did you like about it?
I liked about it because it said chin, and I like chins.
You like that it rhymes, I bet too, huh? And not a lot of books about chins, I think, out there, huh? So this book I was hoping would get us to think about our skin and what our skin does and what our skin doesn't do. Does anyone have anything to say about that?
Who can tell us what the skin does for your body? I'm looking for some hands. I wonder if anybody has something they want to share about what your skin does. Anybody ready to?
Your parents? Oh, I see a
I
hand.
see. I think someone in the Hamilton household. Unmute. Hi, Gabriel.
Your skin covers your skin is the thing that covers your bones. And your
Yes, it is. Covers all of your bones, huh?
also your chest bone.
Your chest bones.
I got under it.
That is true. That is very true. Anyone else? Yeah. I see the little girl here. Do you see it says Theo?
Hi, Theo.
So I was going to say that skin is a type of armor that protects you.
Yes, it is. What did you think about my picture, right? With the little boy cutting the banana with a knife, right? We have to be careful because our skin does protect us. That's right.
Just like a banana peel protects the banana.
And Gabriel?
A knife is the thing that cuts off your skin.
Oh,
That's how you get a cut. Like when I fell off my bike onto the asphalt.
yes, but your skin protected your bones.
Yeah.
Yes. So that is true. So what did we learn? So we learned what skin does. What does skin not do? Did you notice in my book that I talked about that skin doesn't make you funny and it doesn't make you fast? What do you think I meant about that? Yep, I see a little boy here. Isaac? Hi, Isaac.
I think that you meant it doesn't matter how you look on the outside, it matters how you look on the inside.
That is exactly what I meant, Isaac. You're exactly right. That we all have different color skin, and doesn't matter what color skin we have, it doesn't make us fast, doesn't make us run fast or play a sport better than someone else because of the color of our skin, because of the way we look, doesn't mean that we should be smarter or better at something than someone else because of the color of our skin. Have you ever heard something like that where someone says that before? That might affect Have you ever heard that?
I
Yeah.
see Anna has her hand up.
Anna?
Well, however you look, is fine for just who you are.
You are exactly right. Yes, and you are beautiful. Yes.
Greg has his hand up too.
My name's actually Alexandra. It's just my dad's account.
Oh,
But
welcome, Alexander.
I think that people used to treat other people by the color of their skin, but Martin Luther King changed those rules because he thought it wasn't fair that people got treated just because the color of their skin, because you only matter by your face of character.
Yes, absolutely. That is such an important point. And thank you for making that point. Can you tell me a little bit more about that? What does that make you think about? When did you learn about Martin Luther King and what he said, and what is that? How does that make you feel?
So, I learned about him because he was very brave and his skin was black. And I also learned about him because he was a very famous person who died because of the color of his skin. And people didn't think he was making right rules, but he should have stayed alive. And
Yes.
I learned about him because he's like an American hero.
Yes, thank you so much. And do you think that what he was trying to do was the right thing?
Yeah.
Yes. Do you think that we should treat people like I said in my book, right?
Yeah.
I have to get to know you to know what's true about you.
Yeah. You can't just say somebody's mean when you just look at their skin.
Yes.
So we have some more hands up. I see Alexandra put her hand up with the little emoji. Alexandra, do you want to take off your mute? And then we'll hear from Anna and Gabriel.
Martin Luther King spoke up for life's rights without violence,
Yes. What does that mean?
without guns or arrows or any fighting.
Hurting anybody, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. And how does that make you feel?
Good.
Do you do anything with your friends or maybe your sisters and brothers, if you have any, in that same way? How do you treat your friends and people around you?
I see two people who have their hands up waiting.
I lost who was speaking.
That was Alexandra, and she's on mute now.
Oh, okay, I saw her hand up.
Yep. And then we have Gabriel, who's had his hand up, and then Evan, and then Anna.
Okay, I don't think, have we heard from Evan yet?
Evan, do you want to share something? It might be Alden, actually.
Oh, okay, that's right. Alden spoke before.
Do you want to share something again, Alden?
I was just stretching.
Oh, okay. So Gabriel, it's your turn. Thanks for being patient.
Your skin doesn't make you stronger.
That's right. It doesn't. What makes you strong?
Your bones.
Your bones? Yeah. Can you work really hard to make yourself stronger?
Yeah.
Can you do exercises and eat right?
Yeah. You could also try to box your head against a glass window to be stronger.
Well, we want to be really careful because our skin, right? Yes. And Anna, did you have something to say? Rebecca, are you able to unmute?
Anna, are you on mute? I think Anna can unmute herself. Anna, Isaac, and Sam, did you have something you wanted to share?
Well, I just wanted to say that we have a book about Martin Luther King.
Oh, good. And it was just his birthday just a little while ago on January 15th. Isaac.
I just remembered that even though he was doing the right thing, a white man shot him with a gun just because he didn't like his speeches.
Yes, it's really devastating. And we don't want anybody to treat anybody like that ever. It is not right. And we stand up as adults, and we can do that as children too. Just like you heard today, all of those things that you are learning, you can continue to share and talk about with your friends, especially if you hear people say things that are unfair, that are not right. You can use your voice, just like Martin Luther King did. And I know you will. I can tell. I can really tell.
I wonder if the kids have any ideas about how you do get to know people. How do you get to know a new person? What's something that you can do to get to know people? Can somebody think about something that you do to get to know a new person?
Maybe someone who hasn't spoken yet. Does Sammy want to say something?
I know Donovan put something in the chat and let us know about how our skin protects our organs and bones from the rain.
Yes, that is true.
Hopefully an umbrella too.
That is very true. And skin is an organ. It is our largest organ that we have. And it is very, very useful, as we can see. Sammy, did you want to say anything? Is that your name? No? Okay.
So what are some ways that you get to know people?
Actually, Sammy's our baby brother, so he doesn't really know how to talk yet.
So Isaac, were you raising your hand?
No, I was just gonna tell you that because you were wondering if Sammy wanted to say anything.
Say anything. Yes. How old is your brother?
He's about to turn 1 in March. Two.
Oh, he's about to turn 2.
Uh-huh.
All right. So to Miss Rebecca's question, has anyone met a new friend lately? I know it's been hard because we've been maybe not having opportunities to, but has anybody met someone new lately? You have? And so did you initiate that conversation? What did you say?
Gabriel, do you want to tell us how you got to know someone?
I don't. So I haven't met them yet, but I know I'll see them.
Yes.
Because I'm gonna see one of my new friends at school tomorrow.
Oh, well, good. I am very, very glad. It's very exciting to meet new people, especially people that might look different than us or have different traditions than us, or maybe eat different food than we do. It is really exciting to learn all those new things. Yes, sweetheart, I see you have a hand up. Do you see Rebecca?
Sammy's, it's in Sammy's picture there.
Yep.
Do you want to undo the mute? It's a different Sammy.
Okay.
Hi. Do you want to unmute? I think they seem unsure.
Is there someone there that can help you in the blue shirt to open up your Zoom to say hello?
Okay. Go ahead.
I can do it for
Great.
him, but I don't. Oh, there you go.
Okay.
No,
All right. Did your brother want to say something?
She's calling him.
They may have gotten.
She just said.
That's all right. We'll take a second. Does he want to come back and share? No.
So Donovan shared something in the chat saying, I met a new boy in school because I showed him the cafeteria and all around the school. That is such a nice way to get to know someone.
That is really, really nice. That is really nice. Well, I wanted to, in our last few times that we have together, I wanted to go back to this picture. All of the colors of skin we see are determined by our family tree. What do you think I meant about that? What does that mean? What's a family tree?
I see some hands. I think I see Isaac and Anna's hand again, and then Gabriel's. So let's hear from Anna and then Gabriel.
I just want to say that my friend Clara came over to ice skate.
Oh, you have an ice skating rink outside?
And it's frozen.
Yes, it is very cold.
While we were
You had to protect your skin from outside, huh? Did you cover all up?
Sammy, did Isaac, did you want to say something?
Yes. I think what you meant by family tree is we're planning to make one, and I think it's like your ancestors and elders.
Yes, you are exactly right. All of the people in your family that have come before you, right? So we all get the color of skin that we have if we look at our skin. And if you look at your arm or look at your hand and look at the color of your skin, you probably have a very similar color, maybe as your brother and sister, or maybe as your mom and dad. But sometimes you might even have a lighter or a darker color. Do you notice that, Anna and Isaac? Do you guys have the same color, or is one more darker than another?
Mine is a little darker than Isaac's.
Yes, and sometimes that happens in even your own family. You'll have different color skin. That's what we have in my family too. My sister has lighter skin than I do, and one of my brothers has lighter skin, and then my other brother has the same color skin that I have. So even with all four of us, we have different colors, hair color and skin color and eye color, because the melanin, which is the pigment that makes the color of your skin, also colors not just your skin, but your eyes and your hair. What does that make you think about?
Theo's hand was up.
Okay.
Can I say now? My sister has pinker skin than my skin.
Yes, she has pinker skin than you do. Yes. And do you have the same color skin as your mom or dad or people in your family, your grandma, grandpa?
What do you think? A little bit.
A little bit. Maybe next time you see them, you can pull up your sleeve and say, I want to check. I want to see. Yeah.
I think Gabriel wanted to say something about family trees.
Okay.
Nope, he shook his head, not this time. Okay. Isaac?
I just want to say that even if your skin color looks the same, it can never be exactly the same. That is just impossible.
Why do you think that?
Because your melanin cannot be the same because you are a different person.
Yes, that is probably true. There's probably some real scientific evidence to that, I would guess.
And Alexandra has her hand up. Alexandra?
Even though you have a skin, you can't like just guess where you're from your skin. You just need to ask that person and see what they say.
Yes. Can I just clap for you right there? Can you just say that one more time for everybody to really listen? Say that again, please.
So only if you look at the color of your skin, if you can't just say they're from this place or the color of their skin. You need to ask them.
You need to ask them. I must get to know you to know what is true. Yes, you are exactly right and so, so very bright. Thank you for saying that. Very, very important. All of you have just been so amazing. Really, I have enjoyed this so much to hear your thoughts, what you think about, and how interesting just from my rhyming book can get you to think. And that is why I definitely encourage you to write, definitely encourage you to keep reading, and definitely keep standing up for things that are right, especially what we've learned from Martin Luther King, to always be nonviolent and fair and good to each other and try to get to know each other the best way that we can to really know what is true about somebody on the inside. All of our colors are so beautiful and we make up a beautiful, beautiful world. And we should be open to meeting all new people and having friends that some look like us, some don't look like us, and give us that opportunity to really grow inside of ourselves and in our heart. So I just want to thank everybody. Is there anybody else that wants to say anything else? Any parents?
I
Yep.
think we've got I think it's Alexander.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I have this kid in my class who moved in last year in kindergarten, and she's from Guatemala and he speaks Spanish, and he has a different colored skin. He's Latino, and he's a best friend of mine, and I speak a little Spanish too anyway, so.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
wonderful.
Everybody always is really nice to him.
And what is his first name?
His first name is Jose.
Jose. Well, that is just wonderful. I am so excited to hear about your friendship with Jose. And have you ever looked on a map to see where Guatemala is?
Yeah, I have this huge map over my reading chair in my room.
Excellent. Well, I've been to Costa Rica, but I've never been to Guatemala. So I hope to get there someday. And thank you for sharing that story. And you tell Jose we said hello, okay?
Sure.
And I think Alexandra's hand may still be up from before, but I'm not sure if she had another thing she wanted to share with us. Alexandra?
Well, in this book that talks about spring, at the end of the book, it says, if you take off your skin, I'll take off. If I take off my skin, will you take off your skin? Which that means that if you promise that I'm the same as you, I kind of forget about it.
No, I think I know what you're trying to say, that we're all human beings. That as human beings, no matter how we look on the outside, we are all 99.99% the same. We, all 7 billion of us on the planet, we're all human beings. We are all the same. And we may look different, which is wonderful. And we might like different things and like to do different things and go different places and speak different languages and have different religions. And all of that stuff makes us so unique and fun to be friends with and fun to learn. And so definitely embrace all of that. And thank you for sharing that. Very important point.
So Anna, would this be a good time to do our announcements for what's coming up next?
That,
And
yes.
messages for the adults and parents, maybe with the kids?
Yes, yes, thank you, Rebecca. First, before I go to the announcements, I have to say I am so, kids, this has been a wonderful discussion. When I was your age, I was not talking about these things with my parents or with my peers. So this is huge. I am so proud. I'm so happy that you joined us today. And thank you to the parents and the caregivers also for making time for these conversations. They're very, very important in our town. So now, want to also make sure that you know about future events. If you look in the chat for the adults and in the room, there are some events coming up at the library. The library's been very busy producing programming online. So there's some, let me see, there's something on February 7th, coming some programs, some conversations about climate change, which sounds a little bit more for adults. Then there is one on the 21st of February about enslavement, which is also more for adults, but related to race. And those are the two that are coming up that are showing up here. But as you probably know, you can always check the library, the Facebook page or the library website for any additional information. Now, Rebecca, back to you for some other information as well, right?
Yes, please. So we will also have another family story time. It will be a month from now on February 28th, where we'll have an opportunity to meet a new author and somebody who's going to be reading a story. Her name is Megan Lambert Dowd, and she'll be reading a book called Hands Up. So we hope that you will join us. And there is a feedback form for you to give us ideas, but also to share your email with us so that Equal Justice Needham for Families can get in touch with you about this great story time series that we're doing for families about diversity and equity here in Needham and in the surrounding towns. So we would love to have you back for our story time on February 28th, where we will have Megan Lambert Dowd reading Hands Up. Your parents can put it in the calendar. It'll be at 5 o'clock. We've loved having Miss Michelle here reading her story, and we are so glad you're here. Please take a few minutes to fill out the feedback form with your parents. It's in the chat. So parents, make sure to grab that feedback form so we can hear from you all what you enjoyed today and any things you'd like for us to consider for future story times. So thank you so much.
And
Thank
get my
you,
book at
Michelle.
the library and see the pictures in real life.
Yes, we have several copies. Thank you. This has been a great collaboration with Equal Justice Needham for Families. So it was great. Thank you, Michelle.
Thank you, Anna.
Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Thank you,
Wonderful.
everyone.
Bye, everyone. Bye.
Thank